Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good day, good morning. Whenever you are watching this video, you are more than welcome. My name is Vivian Vargas, and I'm going to be your teacher or your professor for this class, Pedagogía General, that we are starting on March 10 at 6:30. So let's take a look at what's going to happen in Pedagogía General. We say it in English, pedagogy, not pedagogy, pedagogy, okay? Just to have the idea of that. Now, what we are going to do is going to be the following. First of all, as always, we have the welcome words that remind you that whenever you want to start something, as big as it is, you have to start with small steps. And it's inviting you not to give up, okay? The whole text is telling you that what you do is going to be rewarded and that you can continue fighting, doing what you have to do, even if you're tired, in order to get what you want to get. Now, what about the dosification organization of the subject? This one is going to be, we have 8 classes, and then module number 1 is for 2 classes. Module number 2 for 2 weeks, two weeks, where you have a certain time that you have to dedicate to read, to work on what you have to work for a total of 24 hours. Now that's for the first one. Module 1 has 2 classes, 2 weeks. Module 2 is for 1 week. Module 3 is for 2 weeks. Module 4 is for 1 week, and module 2 is for 2 weeks. Each of them meaning two classes, 1 classes, 2 classes, 1 classes, 2 classes, until you get 8 classes. Okay? Now, let's continue. What is the evaluation criteria that we are going to use in order to have our final grade that is 100%? Now, we have the student evaluation. This is important because sometimes students forget that they have to do this, okay? This is important because it can make a difference and it can save you in case that you are, having trouble to get what you need to get. Now, the external evaluation is something that the teacher has to do. I have to do in order, taking into consideration the times that you have come to class, if you have completed to work, if you have been participative, all those things affect your final evaluation. Curricular unit number 1 is at 20%, number 2, 15, number 3, 20, number 4, 15, and finally number 5 for 20%. This, when you add it up, you get 100%, okay? Self-evaluation form is something that you have to do on your own, okay, where you grade everything that you that have seen during the class. Then we have the attitudinal evaluation. But as I told you before, is the one where I have to grade things that you have, like the one that you have here, 1 to 5. If you deliver your assignments on time, if you dedicated enough time to each unit, if you participated in the forums, in the video conference, like the one we started today, if you are in the chat group and everything, I have to take this into consideration to give you a grade for this, okay? That's why it's important you come to class. Instructions, you have instructions, okay? As always, the first one is to be comfortable and in a place with no distractions, where you can be focused only on the class. You are invited to read the instructions, the objectives, for the module carefully, so you can understand deeply what is what you have to do there, what is what you want to learn, and do not skip tasks. It's important that you read by your own each of the readings, that you watch the videos, that you do everything that you have to do before jumping to the test or to answer in the phone, okay? After that, we start with module number 1, that is 20%. That is going to talk 2 classes, remember, about the basic concepts of pedagogy and the history of pedagogy. This is class 1 and this is class 2. We have the learning objectives over here, what you are looking for in each of them. And then you have 2 videos and 2 readings. All this material is going to help you get your objective. The activities that you have for this one is a forum, an essay, and a test, completing or adding 20% of your final grade. Later, we have the calendar of activities. You have 1 week for the readings and the videos and 1 week to complete the assignments that you have. And we have a second module that is gonna be 15%. And it's called Intelligence and Multiple Intelligences. That's gonna be, everything is gonna be seen in one class. And 5 educational learning theories and how to apply it. It's gonna be very dynamic, and then you will be able to do this in 60 minutes. The learning objectives, you have them here that are related straight with the topic that you have been assigned. And then you have the reference material that is to videos and to readings, okay? Activities, that now they're gonna be a 15%, for a forum, a research project, and a test. And you have the calendar of activities where you have to do everything in 1 week. Module number 3, it's 20%. And it talks about lesson plan and units, that's gonna be class 1, and exploring a fixation, that's gonna be class 2. A fixation, what's that? Well, we are gonna have the opportunity to see it in our class. Okay, then we have learning objectives that are directly linked to the topics that we have, to the titles that we have seen. To videos and to links as a material that we have to use in order to understand the topic. For the activities, now we have a 20% activity in total for the forum, the summary, and the test. The calendar of activities, now since you have 2 weeks, in 1 week you develop everything that you need to develop, and in the next one you will complete your assignment. How to build a great lesson plan and Bloom's taxonomy, that's gonna be only 1 class, it's gonna be 1 week, so we need to speed it up a little bit over there. The learning objectives are related to this. We have 2 videos and 2 readings to help us understand where we are going, and then we have 15% in total for a grade, having the photo, the PowerPoint, and the test. The calendar of activities, as I told you before, is going to be only 1 week. And then finally, number 5, here we have 2 classes, 2 weeks. For the first one, we have define your learning objectives using Bloom's taxonomy, and this is awesome. I invite you to use this in your classes after we studied, and motivation and Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And this is super, super important because it's gonna help you understand not only your students as human beings, but all human beings as you are able to see them. Okay? So, then we have the learning objectives related to the topics. We have 2 videos and 2 readings, and then we have a 20% grade, adding up the forum, the written assignment, and the test. Okay? This is everything that we will have to be working. Thank you so much. We have the calendar of activities, 2 weeks as I told you. And then thank you so much for watching this video as an introduction to what you are gonna be having in your class. Thank you, people. Have a nice day.